Sandefjord against Bodø Glimt this Sunday in the Eliteserien at 5 PM kickoff time in the UK. And I'm actually doing this video before I know the result of Bodø Glimt Roma, nearly 24 hours before actually. So, you know, if something comes out of that game like a really bad injury or something really significant, then you've got to take that on board. But right now, I've just got to go with what we know, and that was last week. Glimt had a 2-2 draw with Rosenborg, and Sandefjord actually looked quite impressive when they beat Haugesund 3-1 away. And I'm going to start with Sandefjord because that first half, Haugesund were terrible, but I thought Sandefjord played really well. And Alexander Ruud Tveta, he's not prolific by any means, but he was in the right place at the right time. He looked like a good poacher in that game with a hat-trick. Now, I've never really rated him, but he can't knock anyone who scores a hat-trick, can you? So fair play. Maybe he can kick on from that. Bodø Glimt, I thought it took them about probably 55 minutes to get going against Rosenborg, and they started to play some good stuff. It was against a stubborn defence, and they might get the same here because Sandefjord have a knack of keeping it close against Bodø Glimt in the last 2 seasons. Bear in mind, this Glimt side has dominated Norway in 2020 and 2021. Sandefjord have only lost against them by 1 goal on 3 occasions. They actually beat them in this fixture last season 1-0. It was a big surprise result. They have a knack of, as I say, keeping it really close, and I think it's going to be close again because Glimt, whatever happens in that Roma game, they're going to have some sort of hangover or come down, aren't they? But ultimately, they're extra class quality, drive, and they know they need to win this sort of game. If they want to be winning titles again, they can't afford to be slipping up in this sort of fixture in round 2 anyway. So I think they will find a way to win the game. But I certainly wouldn't hang my hat on it. And, you know, the price for this game, we're in the over-under here, but in terms of 1x2, they're 1.73. And for me, that is just a little bit too short. I'm not interested in getting involved here. I think 2-1 Glimt, but I'm not really sure. If Sandefjord even pulled out of a shock, it wouldn't totally surprise me because, you know, they got a few factors going in their favour here. I will side with the quality of Glimt, but I'm really happy to leave this one alone.